I think we have enough evidence now to say, Bev, that this is a major purge underway of the senior military leadership, particularly in charge of what they call the People's Liberation Army Rocket Force. And the Rocket Force is the old name for a function which is now principally to do with nuclear weapons, the land-based nuclear weapons function of the Chinese military. And that is by far the dominant. The Chinese are in the process of a huge and rapid upgrade of their nuclear forces, which 2 years ago, the leader of the US equivalent, the US strategic forces, described as pretty much, quote, breathtaking, unquote. So they're in the middle of a major upgrade and increase of their nuclear capability. And at the same time, the President, Xi Jinping, has launched what is now a thoroughgoing purge of that branch. There are now 10 senior officials, officers of the Rocket Force who are unaccounted for. According to, there's a Canadian-based group that tracks elite politics in China, Circius. According to their numbers, there are 10, including the 2 generals who've now been purged. So this is a pretty swingeing decapitation. And it's particularly striking, Bev, that the 2 generals, the most senior members who've now been purged from the Rocket Force, both of whom were members of the Central Committee, by the way, of the Chinese Communist Party, the 205-member ruling group. So this is a very senior level. But those 2 blokes were both appointed to their jobs by Xi Jinping himself, who's now purged them. So this speaks to a serious doubt, a serious fear about their loyalties.